afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Corbin Martin gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, number 4. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 110.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Votto.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The third baseman, number 7. Eugenio Suarez.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
For
first.
the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Starling
Now here's the
Marte.
pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Oh, man.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. Marte on at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Base hit into right center. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. I'm set with the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2.
Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A high fastball is in there.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. A dozen home runs and 51 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Two and two. Here it is. Swinging a high chopper. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
That is fifth. The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. First offering on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He'll come in here at 263, 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Popped him up. Vogt waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So digging in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Two out here and a runner at second. Slice down the left side, but foul. One and two. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The catcher.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Farmer, 28 years old. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Marte. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. Up next for Arizona, Christian
Leading up
Walker.
for the
He's set to
Diamondbacks,
lead off the home half of the
first
second.
baseman, Christian Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Circle change there. Called strike one. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak
That is
now
seven.
up to 8
The
games.
catcher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, ah, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stephen Vogt stands in as he looks at ball one here. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game.
Give him the green light.
And that's too high, ball 2.
2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Cole Calhoun, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. A strike, and it's 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Suarez is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Calhoun was born right here in Arizona. He's a 9-year major league vet. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's
Batting
timing.
9.
You do that,
The
and
pitcher,
everything's going to be fine.
Corbin.
In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Corbin Martin. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, you're talking about
The
frustrating as a pitcher. You have the
Darling.
pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could race that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Here's Starling Marte. 1-0 the count. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Come on, let's go.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. 9-1-2 due up.
Luis Castillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
One's the count.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Peralta is under it, 1 away.
Now batting, number 4.
In now, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out. Come on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
the third baseman, number 7.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Suarez left field and carrying well. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The right fielder, number 2.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. For the Reds.
Welcome back. The Diamondbacks are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. And a big part of their success is, of course, their speed. They currently lead the league in both stolen bases and stolen base percentage. As one coach said, we've got speed to burn on this club, but it's very important to us that we're using it effectively and not running into outs when the time isn't right to swipe a bag. He went on to compliment the players for all the work that they've put in, making the running game so successful for this club. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Nick Ahmed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
That's inside. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.
The batter, number 4.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Peralta.
One gone in the Arizona third, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch coming, here it is. He's running. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it, and there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope, that's down.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hey. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. They still trail it here 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Hey, this guy is great at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did on that pitch, getting out and around and driving it out pull side. Used to watch Mark Teixeira do this on a regular basis down in Arlington.
At the plate, Kyle Farmer.
The catcher, Kyle.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit back up the middle. There is Ahmed. And there are 2 away now.
Now batter.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Walker is there for it, and that retires the side. 1 more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 Reds. Striding into the box, Christian Walker, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here we go. Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Steven Vogt.
Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in now, Cole Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Corbin.
Stepping into the box, Corbin Martin, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ball 1. One and one, here it is. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
To the plate now, Starling Marte, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. In his career, Marte possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 4. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 4.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And now pitch on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto.
No, that's low. That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. Slow little roller to third, right to him. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now batting.
In now, Mike Moustakas.
Mike.
And a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And right into the shift. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the D-backs 1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Nick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Strike called. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Striding in, Ketel Marte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Popped him up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to give one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with two away now.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now batting, Christian Walker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. Hit hard to short. Throw to second in time. What a play as the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 5-1. Merrill Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. Tim LaCastro will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury.
Now playing center field, number 16, Tim LaCastro.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1.
The count 1-1. You gotta strike him out.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The bat.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Kyle Farmer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Escobar has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Reds out in front, 6-1. Leading off the inning, Stephen Vogt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup,
Now
El Cambio.
right fielder.
There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed in the ball. It just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Calhoun is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ildemaro Vargas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Ildemaro Vargas.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 190 is the batting average coming in. 3 homers and 7 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
The batter.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Lucas Sims takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Stepping in now, Tim LaCastro.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. He'll come in with an average down at 230. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 2 out with the man at first. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail 6-1. Alex Young is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Travis Jankowski is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Travis Jankowski.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
8-2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, number 4. Left side, but well foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2. They'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio
Suarez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 6-1. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now here's the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
So stepping in, David Peralta, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. He's right there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 2.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runners on first with 1 down. That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He swings and grounds it to short. Ahmed has it. Marte for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Reds leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Bowman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Ervin is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 6.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Liner in there for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
In now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bowman is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there. To the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So coming to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Count remains at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook. And that can really frustrate you.
Kevin Crone will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate now, Tim LaCastro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he fouls this one off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Reds 6 and the Diamondbacks 2. Yohan Lopez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready now for Cincinnati, Kyle Farmer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Let's get it going, D-back.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Inside, ball 1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of the leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as he rips it on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in now, number 4. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball swung on and missed. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Joey Votto. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. LeCastro will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. They lead it 6-2. Robert Stevenson, a right-handed
Now,
reliever standing
for Cincinnati.
6'3", gets the
Number
ball now out of the
55,
bullpen.
Robert Stevenson.
All set for the bottom of the ninth.
Leading up
And
for
stepping
the
in is the
Diamondbacks,
veteran shortstop, Nick
the
Ahmed.
shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
First offering on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Stevenson, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-2. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Settling in now, Ketel Marte, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that one got a piece of him.
Ball got him right there.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Digging in, David Peralta. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Let's go, David.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. That's inside.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Raisel Iglesias comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Raisel Iglesias.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Iglesias enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Arizona down to its last strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-2 the final total today. Cincinnati led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Castillo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors, they left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors, they left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.